Express their opinion on which water type you should use and why.
You boys are cooking. Let's all come back next episode with some idea. And you just go ahead and comment what water type you think we should pick up. Maybe that will help us get an informed decision on which one to get. Remember, some Pokemon are available way too late in the game. And we will probably steer away from them. For now, let's see if Titan can't finish off this guy here. He shouldn't have any water moves yet.
Sick, yeah, let's get back to the gameplay. That's a good idea, Barack. Now that we only recently added 2 new guys to our team, clearly they need some additional training.
Oh, God damn, you're supposed to throw us in front of that. Yeah, I think we are severely under-leveled as of now. I think we can train them up top still. That's the not do our move. Yeah, it's fun. I go to train Pretty much been a complete team now anyway. Still have to balance. And I'm sure we'll take it slow and back and through. All right, we'll just have to see what happens. Also, hell yeah, we're going to see what you got. Still clutched up there back on, still going.
Jesus, that's like no experience. We're on, you know, if you're going to get an electric type of back we can use.
I didn't get started on this because that was really good for how good it is. Then we can get Thunderbolt is free right after the speech of this in fact, that's the same time we can go get ice cream with this too. So if we have only one time decided by then, we can have super powerful surge Thunderbolts and ice cream. Especially Dr. Carter. Okay, so that's the last. So they have to get it back outside and do it, so I can say that. Donald ain't the way that was going to be. This is a Pokemon theme song, a shitty theme song. You were unfathomable. Okay, Joe, sorry. Oh, didn't expect that. Donald, apology accepted that.
That you are completely delirious. The George Folsom theme song offers nothing but nostalgia.
Nothing but nostalgia. Are you insane?
It isn't catchy. It isn't catchy. And it's just a bunch of screaming over and over again. If it came out today, no one would bat an eye. It isn't a good song.
Donald, you are blazing harder than Krispy Kreme on a Sunday morning.
You goddamn quackfire,
Donnie, whatever you say, your words can't hurt me. Especially since you'll be locked up in a prison cell. By next week, you better believe it, Don.
found gold and the devil's registered with light. Whatever you're going to keep alive, I'm just going to let this stupidity slide for the rest of this episode, okay? Whatever time I let go, holy shit, what was the nightmare you want from us this time?
I don't know. I'm not even going to ask you to apologize to each other this time. I'm just going to end the goddamn episode. You know, I hope you bring up the two before we not coming together the next time. Donald, I hope you will be appreciative of it. Trying to be open to this one criticism about multiple different water types you might want to add to the team. All right, I'm already talking. That out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and follow today. I'm sorry to get you off on the solid note. You should have made a comment about what water types you want us to pick up and drop.
These days, the best line out after that when you decide to stay in. Start.
All right, let's get this sheet. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. What's the normal intro happen? Hey, come here, look there. Everybody went to that same guy with the president's plate. Pokemon MVP. Go back in.
Yeah, come on, Joe, let's get this.
It literally said, I'm being watched. Donald, that is not interesting at all. That is scary. You have zero survival. That's it. It's a pretty children's game. I think you'll be okay.
So you are literally blind to the opportunity of what you can do right.
They decided how it's going to
Also, Donald, I know you're clearly just being an ass about it, but I agree it's probably a good thing to take on the very next episode because you haven't gotten a chance to battle one yet. So I'll just be very, very interested wow. You're not going to spend the majority of this episode just trading up or in preparation for next time. That's pretty open.
What can I say? This is a team effort, especially for plans.
Yeah, so first off, thank you for putting your business my first the best water content in this game with a and also very good testing attack, which is exactly what we need as expanding surf and ice. They also get access to another system, which is huge since we're doing a no ice good battle.
Donald, if you want to get a damn sea bass off screen on your own time, I won't stop. But I certainly will not be suffering.
One other thing that Bush EDC was pointed out is how we can enter sea bass in the beauty contest in the Coast City. How fucking hype would it be if we can get our beloved sea bass win a beauty contest?
Okay, Donald, I can't lie, that would be hilarious. And it would certainly cause for some entertainment because I sure as hell don't know how the contest balls work. And I don't think you guys don't either. But besides melodic, do you have a backup as your next best option?
Well, if not melodic, then I would probably have to go with Sharpedo.
Good choice.
Its stack spread isn't ideal for a Generation 3 water type, but it has very respectable special attack with great speed. It also has super high attack, although most of its moves will have to be special. It also has the dark typing, which we are missing, and is very useful throughout the late game.
All great points, Donald. I'm glad you clearly thought this one through. I have my opinions as well, but Joe, would you like to go first?
Sure, yeah, it looks like I'm just spamming A for the next minute anyway, so I still think WizCash is our best option. The waterground typing is phenomenal, as illustrated by how broken the Pokemon Swampert is. It also never gets any love. I have personally never used him in a Pokemon run, but come on, look how sweet he is. We also had a lot of great nickname ideas for him in the comments, and I would love to honor those people who respect young Wizards.
Joe, WizCash is shit. We're not using it.
No, you are shit, Donald. WizCash gets Earthquake naturally at a decently early level and also can be our Surf and Ice Beam Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that base like 75 attack and special attack is really going to just plow through anyone in our way.
Okay, guys. WizCash is underwhelming in terms of attack power, I agree, but it makes up for it with its above average bulk and incredible timing. Joe, anyone else you have in mind besides Wizard?
But personally, I really like using Walrein. It hits really hard and is super tanky. The Ice type is also super powerful and can be our best option against the Dragon Dude in the Elite Four. That being said, I think Walrein has a similar problem as Milotic in terms of overall practicality. It's just available way too late in the game.
Okay, well, let me just say I'm very glad with the options you guys have chosen as your two preferred water types. They match up well with my two. I agree that Milotic and Walrein are not the most practical to use in this playthrough, but the other two are both good options. My two preferred Pokemon are WizCash and Sharpedo.
Oh geez, well how are we going to decide between those two then? Because obviously I want the Sharpedo and Joe wants the WizCash.
To be completely honest, Donald, I'm not entirely sure.
What the hell is this? I need a secret code to open the door?
Yeah, just look around for a minute. You'll find it on the floor.
Yeah, I think I see it.
Anyway, yeah, I really don't want to be the one to decide on it. Plus, I don't really care. I'm cool with either. I think they both fill great roles on our team. We'll come back to it because it should take us like 3 or 4 more episodes before we can get one in.
All right, that's fine with me. Joe, we're going to have to come back to it, but I'm warning you, I'm going to be pretty stubborn about this because WizCash makes ass.
Fine.
Whatever, Donald, also, I'm guessing this is your mail, so I won't open it. I'll just leave it in the bag.
Good one, Joe. That Warren's very clever. Have you figured out how to get past level 1 of the puzzle game of this children's game yet? I'm sure the viewers are on their toes waiting to see.
continuity.
Yeah, I didn't know I was looking for an actual script here. All right, well, that just took like 4 minutes. I hope the editor didn't make the viewers watch that.
Now we got pretty much shit to get through today, Joe. Viewers, we're going to be editing with a good handful of battles today to make sure we can progress the story decently. Let us know in the comments if you are okay with that, or if you would prefer if we would slow things down in the future.
All right, Creed, you made it through your trick house. Now, please sustain this corrupt facility, or I will personally call in the special forces to take it down.
You have a nice day, sir. You have a nice day. Best of luck with you. Bill, you may just get us out of the trick house already. You haven't made any actual progress in the story today.
Okay, Donald, first of all, I spent like 20 minutes training up our team before you guys got on the phone today. And I'm the only one here that didn't want to go into the trick house in the first place. So don't give me that shit.
All right. You know what, Joe? The words that have a voice like that,
All good, DC. All right, Joe. You got a quick train about it if you're here.
I gotta say, it's such a tiny little Pokemon. Tiger is really handing it to these guys.
Yeah, well, he undeniably has the best moveset of everyone on the team. Decent stat moves as well as ground coverage and a strong level-type attack. Also, a steel type is how defense is incredibly broken when doing a lot of the Pokemon we come across which will withstand its physical duty.
It would be great if that
Yeah, you can put it in the field. That's great.
I also you put the sauce stand on the back of the Pokemon. A 4-time super effective Hellrider boosted critical hit failed to kill. I don't think we will ever see that again.
It also has an exploding hole that you take out a 200 degree of the character.
I guess we can use it as a so I guess that makes sense.
You know, all that being said, we need not to worry because I will be handling it myself.
Donald, you got your ass torn apart last episode by Pokemon challenges because of your apparent lack of Pokemon knowledge. Against one of the easiest gym leaders, might I
I'll
add.
lick my nuts to rock. I only had you switch the type so we can get some experience. If this were an all serious obviously, I would have never done that because I know down with the best of 2 million.
What do you mean by that?
I can do it. Walk up to the door.
Fuck the Italian now, Joe. It's pretending to build a company.
I have a catalog of the medical supplies furnished, potent stuff, blisters, stimulants, bioenhancers. I know I've missed plenty of unknowns, but this seems like overkill. Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
This challenge shouldn't be too difficult to all things considered. Taylor was absolutely crucial, though, so let us stay tuned with it.
Isn't it supposed to be like the hardest fight in the game?
Yeah, well, technically, in the speed run, the lead stuff I remember, that this fight is arguably the hardest fight in the game. What the hell? Yeah, at the beginning of that. Well, in the speed run, you always choose mud kill. So you have to lead with your march stop here and set it up with head fight. With the rest of it, and then the game, you have to twist the hardest fight in any Pokemon speedrun.
Okay, Barack, calm down. You're seriously boring the viewers. But don't worry, I'll get the retention rate back up with the sick gameplay of
James, can we get rid of the sack off Rudy like that and put it in the head?
Bitch, who said anything about sacking? This is what I call a pro gamer move. Stuck on this, hold it down, kick it down. Alright, now I'll switch into Mango and kill it with what he's got.
No, that is a terrible mistake.
Calm down, Mango will be fine.
See what I say? Jesus will incredibly lucky if broke the double kick off and could easily kill us since we are so incredibly frail. So we have no announced that we do much damage.
Oh gosh, Mango is so much fun. You guys keep talking about speedrun this. Speedrun that. This fight is so hard. Blah, blah, blah.
Those are arguments that I know you speak about food. And in return, I can tolerate a possibly racist comment this time around. Still job for being made, don't you?
Can't say I'm not disappointed, Barack. I was about to go tell Melania to heat up the popcorn and turn on the speakers.
Yes, man, you shouldn't have Mango. I'm sorry I didn't hand it up.
I never actually used the item finder that much. It's cool with like Gen 4 and stuff, and you can just have it on the bottom.
What could the purpose of such a colossal structure be? Energy regeneration? How far will you go?
I also got a super helpful. Wait, hold on, I forgot.
We're playing the rock finish too. Give me a rock.
What is going on?
Robinson's backpack. He was here. I should look around and try to reconstruct his movement. The whole backpack is covered in organic residues. Robinson must have lost balance and grabbed this rock. Seemed like he had trouble Carnivorous worm-like organisms secreting acidic saliva. They would melt my suit and my flesh in moments. Robinson's moved. Apparently he was heading towards the water. He had issues walking, but pushed himself into the worm-infested water. Worms converged on him. They seemed to fuse with his body. What happened to his church? His signal was on the other side. Somehow he got through the worms. I won't last a moment. I must find a way across. I can see the energy points on the gate from this side.
There's a few things in this city to take care of real quick. Just make sure to go into every house here.
All right, there's the point case. Thank you very much.
Oh, they don't seem like a big...
We can buy points from the game corner, we can turn into some of the most useful items in the game for us.
I mean, like the musket doll and stuff, I agree with Ross.
Hey, Joe, look at the dude smashing. We don't have to say about that.
How about that? Please don't talk like that.
What is that? No Joe, we cannot use our points to buy dollars. The points can be used to buy the best deals in the game, namely Thunderbolt, Ice Cream, Flamethrower, Psychic, if I remember correctly. It's always a little different between the Pokemon games.
Okay, but we're still going to buy the dolls for our base. I'm making one in the future for sure.
Okay, so have fun with that. I won't be joining you. I don't give a shit about the base. Also, what the hell is wrong with that dude in the corner? Why do you look like that?
Okay, let's take a quick down. Let's see what we're doing.
Keep the clothes on, I'm kidding. Oh, what the hell, that's so misleading.
Yeah, this is like talking to the homeless dude outside 7-Eleven.
Oh, Jesus, Joe, come on. We got shit to do. It's only like 10 minutes. left in the episode.
All right, I'll keep it brief. This one time I was watching TV and all of a sudden I heard a loud bang on the front door. So I went to check.
Oh my god.
So I got
That armor is too tough.
I got trapped in the corner. That's the point of the story.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for telling a story to a homeless guy, Joe.
Or he just really didn't care and wants to forget all about it, similar to me right now. This is the bike shop. Now this guy will give you either the box bike or the acro bike. I suggest the acro bike for a smoother ride, and we can even do trips.
You don't pick a back bike if you're not pushing, if you go like a bajillion miles per hour on that.
Nobody acro bike is so silly you have that. Box bike, acro bike. Acro.
Okay, I'm taking the box by. I'm going to get that student guy something. How do you do?
You have to be fair, I just said that one because the wrong one's back of my
Donald, you are a D1 hater. I don't know.
This is wrong. I bet you that's the broker to pick the back bike instead of some sparkly little acro bike.
I like to show to sit on the back of my acro bike and be impressed by the tricks I can do. Something a lot
Okay, sorry, Yvonne.
Oh my god. That rock armor is too tough.
Then once again, get the club of that guy. This is the that's it. Without having to cut out too much.
The aggressiveness of these creatures goes beyond typical territorial behavior. Is something causing such hostility?
Yeah, pretty tough to rock up the 12 sets. tried to respond to all of them, as you guys know. So keep commenting.
And that leads us to our next point. We've decided to pick a somewhat underappreciated Pokemon for our other remaining team members besides the water type. There's a lot of fun Pokemon that never really get used, but can certainly be useful. Let us know in the comments what your favorite underutilized Pokemon is. In any Pokemon places, do I have to be the Bengals and Pokemon Pokemon? They both hit so hard and give the right good set, and they are both so freaking cool.
Not a bad choice, though, but I think I have to go with Anti-Ball and Pistol. It's the kind of thinking you would just need that movement. It also is fun. The sense of sense, like Craig Johnson, I love music. I know it's good, but it's the best.
A recording of some sort. It sounds like a report from some kind of experiment.
Behind maybe starting or slowly.
All right, well, it seems like we all have some pretty well-educated points on some of our favorite Pokemon.
I'd say it's not perfect, just objectively.
Anyway, what about the finally got? Oh, hell, yes, you can finally be useful to that.
Because that's what you have.
Jesus Christ, Joel is obsessed with a pixelated 10-year-old girl. The Rock's favorite Pokemon is the goddamn hypnotist. Again, and then to see her always doing the Discord and bring on her wall. It's all like that. And scare the biggest of places that have ever been in this year.
I'm running from that.
All right, so it looks like we made our way to third. Third and third now.
It's just on your smooth brain.
Yeah. I mean, on the business is a pretty forgettable name, and it's most forgettable at the town. The only redeeming qualities it has is being where Wally's family is, which who gives a fuck? It's a Pokemon contest called Family, who gives a fuck?
I'm going to come back to that face later if I can.
Log entry. Seems like this part of the structure is the command panel, but I'm not getting any energy readings from it. It must be deactivated.
You better qualify before I settle up your mail here. There could be important information about your tax evasion strategies. You want to be careful.
Do it, I dare you.
No, I'm just playing. That's your business, not mine. I have something called respect. Now, yes. How many returns you got? Okay, never mind. I think we are good. Oh, wait a second. What did I see here? And we had no need down in the office for 4 years, but that still happened. So what the fuck is okay, so if I remember correctly, you're breaking this.
Oh, this is the other side of this. I always forget this. It stands out here. I think they did this because technically you can accidentally end up on the moving left over the third to the facility. So it's the back left is the risk. You don't have to go all the way to the front.
No, thank you for intelligence. So I don't have to get any of those disgusting creatures that is Ginsburg. Absolutely responsible.
Arthur wants to catch them with the precisely.
So I release you to the
Clean the vessel down there.
And yes, Joe, I don't know what people Ginsburg seems to have planned, but I'm releasing everyone to do that.
All right, well, we will just get to that later. What is this going on?
Okay, so this is how we don't still the Pokemon energy. Yes, there. It was putting the tail of glass in place with lost the glass. And we start
Okay, well, fair enough. As long as that stuff is out. Where are they then? Oh, never mind, that was a
Yeah, no, it gets done. You find a pair of glasses about 3 steps away from the guy who lost his glasses. They're not the ones he's wearing right now, but then he claims that those glasses are found in his glasses. And then he walks
Brutal. The aggressiveness of these creatures goes beyond typical territorial behavior. Is something causing such hostility?
The viewers seem to really like it. Maybe we should start a podcast.
Maybe we should, Bill. But regardless, I'm glad you guys are starting the episode off on a good note with each other for once. I feel like I rarely get to see that, and it's honestly very pleasant.
Oh, don't worry, Barack. I'm sure somewhere down the line in this episode, Joe will do something that throws me off. It could be in 20 seconds or it could be in 20 minutes. We'll just have to wait.
I'll give you the credit this time. I know we have our differences, but I would never do so on my radio station. You make it sound like some internet show.
Okay, fair enough. Well, maybe today will be different than Joe.
Actually, I kind of doubt it.
Wait, where the hell did you get this Pokemon?
Oh, weird. I got some ideas.
What the fuck? It's here in the ice box.
Yeah, no?
What in the actual hell is this?
All right, I was hoping for 20 minutes, but I guess it was 20 seconds.
That's what you said about it.
Hey, it's good.
You let that happen before next year.
A recording of some sort. It sounds like a report from some kind of experiment.
Will not be doing anything of value besides permanently going into the box in like 2 minutes. In fact, I won't even release them because they simply are not worth my time.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. So we have a whole lot of shit to do today. This kid is probably going to think that most of the episode is going to be it out.
I'm okay, whatever comes next. What is it? God, I would simply like to congratulate you on not only the third person, Where's the Titan still to go and he'll just kill him on the next headbutt? Well, I have had enough of this. I swear to God. For the rest of this thing. You got it?
Okay, honestly, Donald, we are going into Watson without the Marshtomp or Combustion, where only 4 of our Pokemon are actually prepared to battle. And he has a Magneton and a Manectric that are both higher level. They're all if we to beat Watson, we give him the stick and he have only kept an eye back off.
Jesus, okay, when you put that in the lab, yeah, maybe you should go do some extra training. Donald, there's just still a few trainers that doesn't us, and also to the right about it.
Yeah, we can go on the 5-step plan, too.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to go. You're going to come right back.
All right, Donald, if you really think you can do it, then on the policy. I'm just saying, don't be surprised when you end up spending the entire episode doing this big thing.
This guy, you need to have a good faith in your career. Joe, remember, as here you on, helped you against Roxanne. You got rid of the baseball play?
Yeah, I knew that.
And Barack, remember when well, I guess I made the responsibility wrong.
Yeah, this is good, Donald. It's an extra matter.
Now I got one.
Brutal. The aggressiveness of these creatures goes beyond typical territorial behavior. Is something causing such hostility?
Like that says it. America is never been in a rich situation. Economic future services still the front runners for our next election.
Oh, Barack, I know you're hit for loving answers and calling me the first for loving the beauty and Pokemon evolution.
Yeah, at the same time, your favorite Pokemon. Yeah.
The thing of the station that Spinosaurus never called themselves. Alpha Tiger is grown from experts traces, which is processed
A recording of some sort. It sounds like a report from some kind of experiment.
along with you through its literally birth. Like that could easily just be an actual real life bird you see in nature.
Stop wasting it too long. If you were a true American, you should work to not say that I'm not going to deal with the business. A person is just organization got For real, Joe won't see his ass. It's doing barely any damage to a multiple of all things. I that isn't changing the strategy at all. I'm going to go for one more, put it to low health, then watch my genius plan unfold.
All right, I'm curious, what the hell is your genius plan, Don?
No, that's perfect. In the yellow, but not in the blue lane. Exactly where I want you.
All right, Donald, just tell us what the hell you're cooking already. It better be good.
So the most